Now we'll go over how the automated trading suite interacts with Tradovate. As you can see here, we have the trading suite open. We have Tradovate open. It's just a demo account that I use for doing stuff like this. First of all, main screen. The main screen has to be set up with the chart on it, just like this. These parts don't matter. You don't have to have these things down here, or you can have them arranged in a different way. It doesn't matter. But the main screen must have a chart on it like this. It must also have this section right here. It says buy market, sell market, buy, bid, sell, ask. You turn that on and off with trade mode under settings. I don't know why it's trade mode, but that's what it is. Okay. Secondly, and this is where a lot of people have problems, is that they miss this crucial detail. You have to have hotkeys enabled on this chart. Upper left right here, see where it says MNQU4? There should be a little icon there when hotkeys are enabled. You enable hotkeys by coming over here to where there's this little H and you toggle it. And now you see it changed and it has this little, it's like a keyboard icon. Turn that on and off. This needs to be on. It needs to look exactly like this. If it does not, your software will not work. Okay? Now, when you are going to like a new VPS, you're setting up a new account, something like that, you also need to set hotkeys in here in the preferences. Just go down to the bottom. Make sure these are all turned off. The confirmations, make sure they're all turned off. Make sure hotkeys are enabled. Edit hotkeys. Make sure they are set up like this. Note, in these black boxes, there is writing. It's hard to see. Alt-Shift-B, Alt-Shift-S, Alt-Shift-E, Alt-Shift-R. Make sure these four are set. Make sure you set the hotkey right here. You don't just turn it on. You actually put the you put that in there. So you can go ahead and pause it right here if you need to get this. All right. That right there will enable this to interface over here. And right there, we just ran a test and we see the order is filled. Run an exit and it exits out. You'll see the very first one takes a moment. And then after that, the latency is generally much faster. You'll see that moves quite quickly. All right. After you send those tests, you come back over here to the screen. It just says test webhook received. You can see it right there. And, it says what it's doing. Those also do show up over here as contract none, and then I'll show the exits and all of this. All of the tests look the same in the records. So that's really it about the setup with Tradovate. It's not difficult. You have to make sure hotkeys are enabled here and that they are enabled in preferences. You want this chart on your screen, and you get this just going right here to chart and dragging it onto the screen. Make sure there's only one chart on your screen. Your quantity is set right here. This is the quantity that's being traded. Now, we do also have quantities in TradingView, and we're going to get into that in a next video. But right now, keep in mind that this, every time it clicks buy or it clicks sell, it is going to do this quantity right here. Okay? Now, when you use multiple quantities, and again, I'll show you as we go into TradingView and we look at that specifically. When you click these, when you send the buy market, sell market, and you send them with additional quantities from TradingView, then that's how many times it clicks this right here.